Alright guys, what's up? My name is Domino Effect, and today we're gonna play a little bit of GURPS, with my good old buddy, White, or Sheepdog, also known as Big Dog, and Lone Star Soldier. Anyways, we have a new traveler today, and you'll hear him here and there. So, yeah. Today's session is after we killed 2 people on a boat trying to get down the river because our elf fucked it up and did not heal the wife all the way. So yeah, we're kind of fucked. Anyways, let's get started.
If we start going, reaching like an hour and a half, I'll go like, I gotta go to the restroom.
Sup?
Hey.
What's up?
Nice ears.
Thanks.
Alright, so is everybody here? Is everybody ready?
Yes. We're here. We're
Yeah.
ready.
Now I can only hear you, Dom.
Yeah, no, he didn't say anything.
Okay. Gotcha. Alright. So, last time we left off, there were some rather unfortunate events involving a ferryman. And unfortunately it also involved his wife. One of our members who couldn't make it today is sick. In-game. He will deal with his disease and other issues when he comes back in. So for the time being, we're just gonna let it slide, and he'll just be in the background.
Is he in a wizard sleep?
Yes. But we won't have to drag him. He'll just teleport wherever we go.
Alright, cool.
Invisibly.
That's convenient.
Exactly. Yes. Highly convenient. I'm okay with this.
Alright, so I guess, I will be the main voice instead of Elrond.
I mean, I don't want to have anybody speaking for him, per se.
No, I meant, like, leading the party.
I think that'll be the new guy's job. He'll lead us around.
No.
We'll see how he's introduced, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright. So, let's kick this off. So, it's a nice cool morning. You can feel the nice cool breeze flowing through the trees.
Are we on the boat?
You are all on the boat.
How did we get on the boat, and how did it become morning when we left off and it was evening?
Exactly. It's been a few hours. Okay, no, never mind. It's evening. Okay. It's evening.
Okay.
Alright, so it's evening. There's a cool breeze, dropping things like. And an old dwarf, big fat dwarf, sits on the shore of a river. And as he sits there, he watches a rather normal-looking barge go floating by. And on this barge, he sees something peculiar. He sees 2 individuals fighting, another one snuck up kind of behind, and suddenly a dragon swoops down and just barely skims over the water before flying off a little bit. And he sees one of the other people stab first one as the boat just drifts off. This dwarf is the the old dwarf.
What?
This is the dwarf James's perspective.
You cut in and out. You said this is a dwarf, and then it was cutting out.
This is the dwarf James's perspective as he sits on the shore of the river watching this barge go by and all these events unfold.
So what are your thoughts, Mr. James?
No. Not as loud as I am.
You hear me?
Yes.
Much better.
Okay. Said, wow, that's a dead body.
No, it's not dead yet.
It's not. So he stabbed and lived?
No, but he's not dead yet.
Dead yet? Okay.
He's
He's bleeding out.
I walk over to this individual. No. I take my raft across the river. And I go and see who this person is that's lying on the ground.
okay.
Real quick interruption though.
Mhm.
Big Dog, I thought Matt had buried him with his stone spells and built up a shrine around him.
Well, I was gonna get to that, but if he's gonna go ahead and
Okay.
Clearly,
Okay, so this is back at the back looking.
clearly
Yeah,
I am
just-
missing some details.
okay,
So I'm messing up the story.
no, you're good.
No, it's not
Oh.
messed up. You just see a different perspective.
Yep.
Okay.
So you wanna follow the boat?
I do want to follow the boat, but I also want to watch this guy bleed out and see if he has anything I can take from him.
Okay. He's not. He's still on board the boat. He hasn't been thrown overboard or anything else.
Okay.
But following in your small little rowboat,
That's right.
you follow behind far enough away not to be spotted,
Yes.
and you see the barge pull up to the shore, and two peculiar-looking characters and a dragon haul two bodies off of the boat and bring them a little bit ways inland.
Okay. So,
There, you see one of them cast some sort of a spell, opening up the earth, and then dropping the bodies into each one in individual hole.
Wait, that was a
Mhm.
thing? He did that?
Yes.
I don't remember that.
He used his shift earth or whatever it's called to make them graves. We buried him. He shifted the earth back on, and then he put headstones and he used the shift earth to make it stone.
Shit.
Whatever it was called.
Okay.
So that happens. That right there, that was just described, and you see that unfold.
so these two buried under stone.
Yes, the two corpses.
Yes, I would. My distance from the people who buried them, follow them.
Okay. All right. Now the two of you, what do you do now that the bodies are buried?
All right, Delicia. Since our mage just kind of passed out and disappeared on us, you know, have any idea where the fuck he went?
Honestly, fair. As long as you get down to those, find those two little babysitters.
Oh god, I forgot about them. They're great babysitters, aren't they?
Because higher power forbid that
Cough, cough.
we don't bring them back safe.
Excuse me.
Okay.
All right. I sure as fuck don't want to sleep here. You ready to head on out?
I mean, we might as well just take the raft all the way down.
Let's
and if
go.
they stop us, then they stop us and kill them and bring them along.
Quick question for you.
Mhm.
You know how to steer this boat, don't you?
Good question.
Because I don't think I do.
Guess we're just gonna have to like stop it and start traveling on the bank.
I think it might be easier if I just kind of fly over and you run.
Sounds good.
All right, so let's go ahead and start doing that.
So you guys are walking along the shore.
Yes.
Yeah, we banked the boat and I turned it off and start running.
And then the dwarf sees the young woman.
Whoa, hold on,
Suddenly-
behind a tree.
Okay, so you
Since
switch
when?
behind All right. So James sees a young woman slip behind a tree, and then out from behind that tree comes a wolf, a large white wolf. and they begin making their way through the bramble along the coast.
Got no comment.
No comment? Okay. Does he want to follow?
Pitch in whenever you want. Okay, so okay, I apologize. I have to explain something.
You're
Oh, you're
fine.
good.
Half of it, pretty much, and
We're
anything.
you're playing an open world game.
Yeah.
You can follow. You can go off on your own. You could yell profanities. You can do whatever the hell you feel like doing.
Yeah.
Well, since I have attributes in sailing, I think I'm gonna follow the boat on the river.
So you jump on the boat.
So you take the boat that we
He
just
was-
left and you
no.
follow us?
He was
Or
already
does
on
he
the
take it?
boat. He already
Well,
had
does
his
he
own
take-
rowboat.
Yeah, I didn't know
Oh,
if he
yeah,
took
yeah.
his rowboat or does he jump on our bigger
My
boat?
rowboat.
Okay.
Oh, so the ship is just parked.
It's an actual. Yeah, we just beached it on the thing and left it.
Well, I just follow the river.
Okay.
Dom, why don't you go ahead and give me a perception check? And Lone Star, you can go ahead and give me one as well. Well, that's a success.
As always.
What about you, Lone Star? What did you see?
I rolled a 5.
So both of you, clear as day, see actually, yeah, clear as day, see a rather large and dwarf just sitting on a boat, just kind of gently floating down the river slightly behind you.
All right. Hey, Delicia. Whisper, whisper, whisper. You want to scare the crap out of this guy?
Why? What is he even doing down here? Has he been following us the whole time?
Who knows? Only one way to find out.
I mean, I am in wolf form. This is kind of awkward.
It would scare the shit out of you, though.
Lion, thank you for the host.
Hmm.
I guess.
Alrighty. So then I fly out and dive bomb right at his boat, yelling into his head, "Watch out! You're gonna hit it!" And then I dodge by him and go up.
So, Jeremy, you hear a voice just suddenly shout into your head. Like not something that you hear externally, but the very thoughts in your head, you hear this voice.
Watch out! You're gonna hit it!
I fell off the boat, but luckily, very good. So I make it to shore, and I change my pants.
Okay, so you immediately row to shore.
He falls out of the boat and floats to
Falls
shore.
out of the boat. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I reach out and ask if he's okay. Didn't give him a heart attack or anything.
Pounds.
You're 300 pounds. You're about twice my weight.
Twice
I-
your weight, the size.
I voice in Ona's head. I say, "Oh, threatening."
I really don't think so. Looks to be more like a chew toy.
Ooh. I kind of stalk closely by the trees on the bank, towards him.
Jeremy, give me a perception.
Ooh.
Yeah, he got it.
So you see this white wolf stalking you from by the bramble and bushes. Wolf. afraid I can't hear him. We're not picking him.
Yeah, I can't hear him either.
I keep going forward, but I get my spear ready, so I need to fight.
Okay.
I would reach out to Delicia. Watch out, he's got a spear. Pull that out of his butt. So I reach out to him and ask him what he's doing and why he's following us.
Well, saw you
Can't
murder
hear.
2 people.
Murder's a harsh word. We only murdered one.
I mean,
We euthanized the other one. That's not murder.
every time.
Oh man.
Such a bad,
Do what?
such a bad word. It's euthanasia.
Well, that's what she did.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what happened.
I want half of what they had, or I won't tell anyone.
You got the boat right behind you. Go grab it.
Is that all they left?
You don't necessarily need it, I say to Unis.
And I reach out to just her. I know. That's why we'll try and give him that and tell him to shut up.
Sounds good.
Unless he can steer us down shore, we'd probably get there faster.
Ask him that.
We'll give you the boat if you can take us downstream to the city.
Should I give you the boat? Why should I just take it?
You really think you could take it from the two of us? I intimidate him.
Roll intimidating.
Yeah. That's a 3d6, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I believe that makes it.
10 for a 9, but it's
Ooh.
will minus 1.
So in that case, Jeremy, you need to roll versus your willpower. Though you can also just choose to be intimidated. So you make it. Willpower is not. So unfortunately, no, you don't make it. You had more failure than he had.
So I intimidate
So
him.
how does that play
What
out?
happened?
So he's intimidated.
Okay.
Yeah, I ask you if you really think you can take the two of us, and then I intimidate you.
So I'll agree.
I reach out to Delicia. All right, one of us will have to watch him at all times.
Gonna leave me with.
Leave you? I'm gonna be right there with you.
Okay.
We got this. Don't worry. So we start heading back to the boat.
I don't change form yet.
Yeah, no, I recommend staying in that form.
You lead the two of them back to the boat and board it and prepare to cast off. So, another day passes without much event.
Oh, let me zoom in so y'all can see.
What?
I'm zooming in on the map so they can see where we're going. Wait, does the gravestone have inscribing on it?
It might. Pulled it off the web.
And like,
Oh, okay, yeah. It does. We're outside of Lake Low. Right outside of Lake Low.
So we don't necessarily have to stop at Lake Low. We need to get to Dragon's Reach.
We have to pay the toll.
Oh fuck.
Yeah.
So,
So during this ride, I asked James where he's heading. Can't hear him.
Heading to my.
Heading home is what I heard,
He's heading to his hometown.
which is where?
Yeah,
Zale.
over
GM,
here.
any input on where his hometown should be? Kind of roughly?
let's see, a dwarf hold by the sea, most likely. So I would probably say Lockhold.
Lockhold? Okay, so he's going all the way to like River Wake and then up.
Yeah. Yes.
That's where I'm heading.
So, do we have a map to see where that's at, by the way?
What's that?
Where Lockhold and all these cities are in game? Or do we just kind
Uh,
of know where everything's at?
you can roll area knowledge to get a more specific idea, but you have a general knowledge of how to get places.
Okay. I just wasn't sure. And now, does that include Delicia? Or is that kind of, we'll see as we go?
It's
I have area knowledge, yeah.
yeah.
Okay. I wasn't sure if the area had changed in the time frame or not.
Well, because I've been alive for a very, very long time, I know about the area, but I don't know what has changed.
Okay.
Is that fair?
At least for me.
Big dog?
It's good. All right. So you guys begin to get near town. Little,
I think you need to remove some things there from view.
I think so too. Yeah. To the back.
Because I don't think Mary and his wife lie in that house.
Right.
Yeah, like,
I'm working.
I thought you had all this prepared. We got that program for you, everything. It was all supposed to be ready to go. It was going to be smooth
exactly.
sailing.
Don't even.
And I don't see a barge. I see open water. We could very well just bypass Lake Low.
You
There's
can
no
try.
bridge or nothing.
Exactly.
You can
We
try.
could try. We are pirates, Dom.
Oh, do it. Do it.
I'm
Let's
down if
just
you're down.
bypass it.
I think it's up to James on this one. I think we need to bring him into our little plan. Because all this talking in our heads not helping him or getting him anywhere.
You running the toll?
That's
I don't,
how.
I don't think that's
alright.
in my skill set.
Well, you have sailing, so it might just be in your skill set. All right, so I ask James, do you have the money to pay the toll?
I do not.
You do not. Then we don't have the money to pay for you either, so I think we just need to go and run it. I think we will.
Okay. So
So I think in order to do this, we should stay to the other side of the lake that we're passing.
Yeah,
And
like
just
right,
kind of skirt
right
around.
here.
Well, if you look at the other map, it goes down quite far
Oh, okay.
and goes around. That's a rowboat with lots of oars.
totally a barge. You're talking
Jeez,
about.
how small that little boat is.
Well, it was kind of tight with the 5 of us, so
So
all right. So we go through.
okay.
Do we need to roll perception or stealth checks or anything to see if we make it through?
Oh yeah, roll stealth. Well, okay. First off, since you're trying to be stealthy in a vehicle,
Ah.
he Jeremy needs to go ahead and roll versus the boating skill. And that is a pass. Good. Now,
Doesn't match the dice, but okay.
yeah.
I take what it says.
I mean, if it was at 11, it's so give me now. Also, give me a stealth check, and you
Okay.
can add your degrees of success from the boating check. Okay.
Oh,
These are all
So-
his rolls, right?
yes.
Mhm.
Okay, yeah.
All right. So, you guys make it past most of the town, but let's see. But right when you get to the last guard tower before getting past the lake, you hear the ringing of a bell.
Whoop. Keep going.
Don't stop now.
Keep going.
Now, we look around. Do we see any boats or anything blocking the way in front of us?
What you see is one of the boats that are on the docks cast off.
Are we far ahead, or does it look like they will catch us?
They have a much larger sails.
Okay. Now, are we going into the river to where it's shallow?
You're headed down the river. It's a good enough depth that it's not going to be an issue for either boat.
Okay. Trying to figure that out. Because do we want to play the dumb card or do we try and beat this boat?
Might as well play the dumb card, because that'll look pretty on me anyways.
Well, James, what do you think? Play the dumb card or try and outrun it?
I do have a cannon.
You have a cannon?
Do.
Wait,
And you didn't tell us beforehand?
well, you're trained in cannon, but you're broke poor, so you didn't have the money to buy the equipment for the cannon. So if you guys can find him a cannon, he'll have a cannon.
Well, let's look around the boat. Anybody see any cannons or any kind of weaponry?
Fun. I take my time and I look around.
Okay. You can roll if you want.
I just kind of look around.
Unfortunately, you find nothing but the usual barrels of goods.
That's why I said I took my time.
And I didn't even find those.
Nope. You're still sitting there looking out at the ship that's giving chase, and you notice that it has a large ballista.
Oh
mounted
my
on the front of
god.
it.
Scary as fuck.
Is that the only weaponry I see?
That's all you see.
Alright, so I reach out to James and Delicia. Alright guys, so they're far enough out to where I don't think they can catch us with with their oars. You think I should fly out and burn the mast, or do we think we want to try and just pull over and let them catch up?
I have an idea. How about
Oh?
we let them chase us enough to where we're out of distance of the tower and then set them on fire?
I like that. I like that. We can see what happens. I just don't want them to get close enough to use that ballista, because you know our luck.
Even so, we can tight rope over there and tear them to shreds.
Okay. James, any input?
Think that is a crazy idea? Think we should just burn it from the get-go.
Well, unfortunately, I don't trust you, so let's keep going.
Damn.
You ask for his input and then you say no, fuck you.
Yep.
Okay, let's go.
All right. So, how long do you want to try to maintain your lead?
I take my time.
Okay. Give me another boating check.
I say we keep going until we're either out of sight of town or the boat is almost close enough to use the ballista.
And by the way, Jeremy, you can always purposely fail a check if you want to.
Gotcha.
All right.
Can I,
So you
can I purposely pass a check?
no.
No, damn.
All right. This is. You managed to keep the gap roughly the same.
All right. So we keep going.
Okay.
I get excited, tail thumping on the barge.
Why don't you use that tail to spin us going faster?
You really think I can row faster than the wind? I don't think my tail can move that quick. What about
With your
your
wings.
tail?
My tail will get drenched. Got to be kidding me.
Yeah, exactly. You think I want to be wet?
We're all scales anyway.
All scales, I puff up. I got some hot air in here too.
I slinker away.
All right. About another 10 minutes pass, and it's time for another boating check.
Excuse me.
Yeah, he fails.
Oh my lord!
It's okay. You maintain the distance, and they shrink back a little bit.
I think they're giving up, guys. Let's just keep going. Come on, the last push. We can do it. And if not, I'm leaving y'all guys behind. And then I tell the Delicia, just kidding. I wouldn't leave you.
Yeah, okay.
At this point, Jeremy, you hear another voice in your head that says, "Stop the boat."
Who is speaking?
You don't know.
Don't know. I ignore this voice because I don't listen to anybody.
Do you let anybody else know?
Don't. They don't trust me.
I never said I didn't trust you. You don't know that I,
I
don't
did.
trust you.
Well, he assumes what I say goes for both of us if you don't speak up.
Oh, okay.
All right.
That makes sense.
Give me another boating check.
Damn.
We're on fire. All right. So at this point, the ballista takes a wild shot into the air, but misses. And you see the ballista that's arcing through the air has large hooks on it, as if it's meant to grapple onto other ships.
How far or close does it land to us? Like, does it land
Lands about there.
here? About there? Okay, I say ignore it and keep going.
Pretty
It only
close
made it
though.
halfway. Yeah, but even if it lands on here, we can cut the line or burn the line. They can't tow us in. The worst they can do is sink us.
True. Okay.
The worst.
I'm not lying.
Okay, what next?
All right. Give me. So at this point, you guys are making it farther and farther downstream. In fact, I will just go ahead and switch back to the other one. Since it's been a couple of hours.
Don't forget to put the other one behind the back.
My
Yep.
God, that's a huge ass boat.
It's on land. What can you say? I think we're over like here.
It's only been an hour. An hour with this boat still behind you.
Oh my
Mm.
God! Oh my God! Player knowledge. If we get it to where this place is, and we just fly underneath with the boat, their mast won't be able to go underneath.
Mm-hmm.
Continue the path.
Yeah, we can try that. We can definitely try that. That's for sure.
Yep. All right. So, what do you guys want to do? Continue?
Yeah.
Give me another boating check.
We're on fire with them.
You maintain the same distance.
The same distance. We're not losing them.
No, unfortunately, they're still a faster ship than you. They're just having some issues. The wind is not in
Now-
their sails.
Can I, GM? Can they hear me if I speak out in my head through their heads?
Someone might hear you.
Then I just reach out and I just kind of yell really loud and really, but only at them and not the two on the boat.
Okay. What do you say? And just yelling?
Just roaring, yelling noise to fuck with them.
An
Okay.
intimidation check.
Do what?
Isn't that in a...
It is.
Okay. No.
Okay. But you did get some kind of a reaction out of them because farther downstream a little ways,
Over here?
not that far. It's still within sight of you. You see a human-sized or height purple kind of portal appear, and the width is about 3 people in length, just floating in kind of the air right there.
Is it above us, to the side of us? Would it like take the boat in?
It's not large enough or in the right place to take the boat in. The boat would pass just under it.
Okay.
The question, same portal that we saw in the dungeon?
It's the same color.
That's a huge ass fucking boat on land.
Don't think I like this.
I don't either. Is it time to knock the sails out?
I think I might have to abandon the boat and then run.
I don't think the dwarf is gonna get very far running.
I can get a few feet.
Hey,
You only have 2.
I will stay on the ship. Just abandon it.
I would still like to point out that the dwarf that we have with us is doing all of this with one arm.
So that's the portal floating above us.
Yes. Which you guys are
Can we
getting ever
see
closer
through
and
it?
closer to. No, you can't see through to the other side.
Can we see anything in the other side of that portal or through that portal?
No. It's like darkness to you.
Okay. Well, do we want to try? Is there enough room to go around it?
No.
So it covers bank to bank.
Yep.
Might as well just take our chances going. Dwarf is
What's up?
scared.
You're cutting in and out.
We might as well take our chances and continue going unless the dwarf is scared.
Well, James, what do you say? I think in this case, I will take your advice and what you say, and we'll probably roll with that. But let's hear it.
I don't fear very much. I think we should do it.
Alrighty. Let's do it. But as we start to go, I let them know that I'm going to be in the air right above them in case they need me or anything like that. And so I lift off the boat and fly just above the top of the portal.
2 seconds while I go grab you.
Lone Star, you fucking called it too.
Mm-hmm. I told you.
What?
Private chat.
Don't you be reading our shit?
I don't. Can you read what we say to each other?
You can.
Okay.
What the fuck is this? What is Elrond doing here?
He's sleeping in the back. He's passed out because he's not feeling well.
Is this the troll right here? Or
The
dwarf?
dwarf.
Yes.
It's elvish magic.
Huh?
Miller?
Oh! Elrond?
Suddenly up?
Elrond has arrived?
Oh my goodness! Elrond, we kind of like flew through the
Yeah, so
lake low.
yeah, to catch you up, we ran the toll. And we
They're
have
trying to.
a ship chasing us, and all of a sudden a portal appeared in front of us.
I'm not actually here.
Well, then
Oh,
get
I
the fuck
know.
out of here, crazy!
I'm driving home, so I got something to do.
Alright. So y'all get closer, inching closer to the portal.
Okay.
And when it's about here, see this man
Don't like it. Whoop.
jump out
Roll for initiative.
along with this man.
Are they our friends that were kidnapped? Did they bring it back to us?
Oh. And he disappears just like that.
Well, goodbye.
He got scared. That's what you do when a huge wolf is right there in front of you.
Right? Just, oh, shit, wrong boat. It's back.
It's
Big.
fucking huge.
Did he shit himself and had to change his underwear?
Exactly. All right. So he jumps on the boat and says, "Stop! You must pay your toll."
You guys are no joke.
I reach out to our guys and say, so do we play dumb and ask toll, or do we just take the initiative and knock him the fuck off?
We ask him.
Wait, before we do this, what are their weapons and armor?
He appears to be wearing the one with the red plume on his head. He is wearing a plate helmet, plate shoulder guards, but everything else is chainmail. and the other one is wearing no helmet, but everything is chainmail.
Okay.
So I tell Ernest, I say, might as well act dumb.
I say we
Alrighty.
fight.
What was that?
I say we fight.
I'm actually kind of leaning towards the dwarf's suggestion. For one, he's the only one that can talk to them, really, without them freaking the fuck out.
I think they're already gonna be freaking the fuck out.
Can I make a comment?
Absolutely.
Am I allowed to listen?
Yes, you can listen. I
Okay.
mean,
I can't make suggestions, right?
You're not
Eh.
here!
And you're
what I'm
sleepy,
saying, I
sleepy, you
can't-
can
I
mumble,
can't make
mumble,
suggestions.
mumble.
it's pretty mumbly to be honest. Yeah.
Okay, well, you guys know my stance on it, so that's what we're gonna do. Me, anyways. I'm gonna do.
Okay.
I'm just a dumb wolf.
The dumb wolf. Those
The
two
dumb-
words are oxymoron.
The dumb giant wolf. All right. So, does anybody want to say anything to these two?
I reach out to them in their head and I ask them,
You wanted to fight.
what toll is this? I know.
The guy looks and says, "How can you not know and yet own a ferry on this river? This is the toll for the town of Lakelow.
I talk to them. We're not in a town. We're on the water.
These waters belong to Lakelow.
You can't
Nah.
own the water. If I pick it up in a jar, it's mine.
The water you pick up in the jar and the water you consume will still be ours." And he draws his sword.
That's like saying if I cut your hair, that it's now not yours. It's mine.
And how about I cut your scales, Wormtongue?
Give it your best shot. And then I blow fire at him above the boat.
Okay. While you're doing that, he reaches out with his free hand, and the fire dissipates.
Like this.
Ooh, that's what we got going on, eh?
So,
And then I reach out to the two of them. Any help, please?
Told you to be passive.
I tried to talk.
the guard takes another step forward, along with the other one, and says, "Now, surrender your vessel and pay your toll."
Pick up my spear.
Oh my god.
He does what?
Pick up my spear and I launch it at one of the cars.
Oh my god, okay.
Which one? Or just in their general direction? The one on the right? Okay.
Go ahead and roll. Let's see, this is for throwing the spear.
Yes.
You're rolling versus a 5. And now you don't have a spear.
It lands in the tip of the boat, though.
It does. It lands in the boat, but it's it's down here.
Just move the whole boat, why don't you?
The boat moved! Shit!
It was just a wave, okay? There's a little bit of rap.
What is that? Oh, it was the spears hadn't loaded in.
Yep.
Okay.
Alright. So, with that,
Is the portal still there?
it is.
So he's used up a shit ton of FP. Okay.
So I
Alright.
Okay.
You search Al Rand's pockets for money.
I roll a perception check
Okay.
to see if there's any change jingling around in the boat.
Oh.
Well, you find a lot of changes on what's his name's body, Miller's
Yeah, because
body. as
that's
he's
against an
sleeping.
11 or 12 rather.
Yeah, you do manage to sniff out the money, so to speak.
So
Finding Elrond has a pouch of coin.
I think to myself, this motherfucker. Um, and then I like look at the guy. I look back at Elrond. I look at the guy again, and then I dig at it, and then I look back at the guy again.
The guy, seeing the wolf doing all this, gives an inquisitorial look and says, with his sword still drawn, "You're not a normal wolf, are you?"
I kind of like sit upright, look at him with cocked ears, and wink.
With that, he shouts, "Witchcraft!"
Oh god damn it!
So I
Fuck.
try to intimidate him right as he says this because if he
Mhm.
thinks he got witchcraft, what else could we have?
Because he's not wielding a portal.
Hey, hey, there's 3 of us against 2 of them. All right.
Meanwhile, the boat's gaining. Versus his will. What is your intimidate?
Turn the witch.
It's 9 points 1. So yeah, it's a SL of 9.
Okay. His will is 12. So he does still make it.
Does he get nervous at all?
No,
Oh damn.
unfortunately not. Unfortunately, sword drawn, he continues to step forward. "You attack me, you attack my men. The spear lies here. And soon, I will break you with the spear if you do not pay."
So is this one James?
Yeah.
Okay. And so basically I stand in front. I stand in front.
Okay, okay.
But like not there. I don't want to be there. I want to be like right here.
Okay, that's fine.
There you go. I stand in front.
If you
Somehow,
press-
whatever. You know what I fucking
If you
want.
press Alt and drag, it'll go to a specific point.
Thank you. Right here. That's what I want. And I look at him with his sword and I kind of like chomp at it.
You're chopping at his sword, or you're just like making a chompy motion.
Chompy motions.
Okay, so you're trying to intimidate?
My intimidate's
Okay.
a 9. Or actually, 11.
And
Yeah.
wolf?
And 11 in wolf.
Okay. Will.
Ouch.
Ho ho. Okay. So
The witch
he
scares the hell out of him.
he backs up and shouts something through the portal.
What does he shout?
We would be able to hear it.
He shouts, "You better get up here."
I don't like this.
How far is the portal came?
Say what now?
How far is the portal moved, or is it moving with us?
At this point, it's moving with you.
Okay.
And also the boat is gaining.
Wanna do anything? No? I step forward and I do the same damn thing again.
I go with her at the same time.
Okay.
It didn't work.
Mine did.
Okay. All right. So he holds his ground, but he doesn't
With a
make another
13.
move.
Okay.
The captain holds his ground.
Okay.
Says, "Now look here. You can pay the fine, you can pay your toll, and you can move on, or we'll impound this boat and find out what the true meaning of the two of you are.
Tell him, Eunice, does he not understand what I tried to do? He obviously is a dimwit.
I relay it exactly as she says it, word for word, but then I ask a stupid dimwit.
Okay. And he's going to go ahead and charge you with his sword.
Just the dragon, not me?
Yep, so
Oh,
far.
shit, I got you in trouble.
Yeah.
And that is a hit.
I step back.
Okay.
Or do I need to do that before you roll?
You need to do that after I rolled a hit. So now you're stepping back to dodge, right?
Yes.
Okay.
And what is it to roll the dodge? 3d6 still? Or 1d?
Yep.
Okay.
3d6 and you get +1 for your dodge. So what is your dodge?
It's an 8.
Okay, so that makes it a 9, so that's a success.
Okay.
While he charges you, the other one.
I reach out to Delicia during this. I tell her, stay to the other side of the boat. I'll try the flames again.
That's a hit.
I don't
Do
know
you
where my
dodge
dodge is.
Do you step back or do you stay where you are?
No, I step back.
Oh, okay, okay.
And unfortunately, I don't believe that dodges, does it?
Yeah, where is my dodge, by the way?
Look under wolf form, and then right next to your encumbrance, move and dodge, kind of in the middle.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. 8,
And then
9-ish.
add 1, so it should be a 9.
Okay.
So the sword strikes home, doing 7 points of damage. Now subtract your DR from that to get your real damage.
7 points of damage? Holy
Minus
fuck!
the DR. They have
Well,
+4.
What's your DR?
For what? Where did he hit?
For torso,
4?
as a wolf. In wolf form, so subtract 7 minus 4,
3?
so you take 3. 3 points of damage. Breaking the law, breaking the law.
I can't even see, okay?
Y'all should have never trusted me.
Oh, by the way, your eye is normal in wolf form.
Yeah, no, I know what I meant.
I know it. Yeah, they should.
So, when is it now?
Now it would be one of your two, but he takes a step along with his attack. Okay.
But he did. He stepped from right here when this
Well,
guy
that-
ran from here.
No, that's a charge. I don't get a step after charge. That's correct. My bad.
Okay.
So he's
I-
still.
I'm making sure.
You're correct. Okay, now it's your turn.
All right. So I kind of lean about here and blow fire above, not really above them. Like I hit the top part of their bodies. Aim for that. So I don't hit the.
Trying not to.
Yeah.
Keep in mind, you do shoot liquid flame. Remember?
Oh, that's right. Fuck, I forgot that. Maybe I don't do that. Hold on. It's napalm, basically.
Just napalm the boat.
Really need this boat.
At this point.
I think we should take the other boat behind us. Get bigger and better, bigger and better.
Just keep getting bigger boats until you get to the ocean and be like, all right, we're
So,
pirates now.
am I one step away from him, or how many steps, or what? Because if I move one over, it takes me to there.
Use Alt. Hold Alt and move.
Okay, so I want to go to him, and then I want to hit him with my tail and try and knock him off the boat.
Okay. So what is that a hit?
I'm looking. I minimized the thingy. Hold on. It's 9, and I got an 11. So
Okay, so no, that's not a hit.
Yeah.
Because you needed a 9.
what is RSL? I forget.
relative skill level.
Oh, okay, okay.
Dom,
Yeah.
you're up.
My turn.
What about Jeremy? When's
And
his
then
turn?
Jeremy.
Actually, we never
Well,
did go.
wait. Well, Dom, I'm gonna go. Lone Star, Dom, Jeremy. Lone Star, Dom.
Okay.
Okay, so I.
Miller.
No Miller.
Miller's sleeping.
Go towards him. I roll 3d6 to hit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't hit.
Okay. Jeremy, you're up.
Where do you want to go?
While this is going on, I'm gonna grab a beer real quick.
All right.
So
Grab me one.
All right, I'll check two.
since my spear is gone, I try to punch one of the guards in the face with my strength.
I have a negative.
Okay.
I have a better chance.
I try
Muhammad
to punch
Ali.
him in the chest.
Okay, you're gonna
Um,
punch him in the chest.
Left or
One on
right?
the
I move his character.
Yes, that's fine.
Waiting on permission.
He said
Yeah,
yes.
that's fine.
I think you need to grant her permission though.
Yeah.
Oh. Really? Oh. Durr. Hang on.
Derp de derp.
Controlled by. Try now. Yeah.
There you go. Want to hit?
Phone.
14.
That.
So what happened to our good rolls?
He's a better boatman than a fighter.
Okay, I rolled an 11, you rolled a 15, and he rolled a 14. Like,
And so the party was wiped out. All
Well-
right, new campaign.
That makes sense. Why, this would be the last time he plays.
yeah.
Like, I got killed in my first game. This is bullshit.
All right. Guard with the red plume is going to go ahead and swing down at
He tries
the.
to swing his sword while I'm on top of him.
Are you grappling him?
Yes.
Okay, but you
Tail
missed.
strike is a brawling, so.
But you missed.
Oh, that's true. Okay, but it still doesn't change where I'm at, does it?
No, but he's not striking at you.
Okay.
He's gonna strike at the one that's within reach. Oh,
Oof.
which hits.
This is awful. Probably why we need a fucking elf in our party right now.
To close the portal.
I don't have a desk or a computer or internet.
At the very least, they're gonna need a healer.
I can do that.
So you need to go ahead and give me some kind of an active defense.
Tom or,
I try to
oh,
step out of the way.
Okay, so you're gonna take a step back and dodge. All right, well, you're getting stabbed in the torso. Oh, that's not right. Hang on.
I was gonna say, whoa. I think we need to take the first roll there or the last roll.
It's not right either.
Darn.
God,
Man,
if
all
I
our
could
ass
just,
kicked.
All right, so 6 points of damage, and then you have 2 points of armor, correct?
Yeah, because of leather.
So you take 4. But here's the bad thing: it's a stab, so it doubles to 8. No, it 1.5. So you take 6 points of damage.
So he has no DR to reduce it or anything?
He did. He reduced it by 2,
Fuck.
but because it's a stabbing attack, it's multiplied by 1.5. Whatever gets through DR.
Holy shit balls.
Wait, so what's
It's
his...
impaling
Where did he get stabbed?
in the stomach.
Oh my god. So you got 6 points of damage?
Yeah.
We're at 4 right now. We're all
This
gonna
could be
die.
This is very bad.
He said, don't worry, guys, my kids will remember me.
Just every character is just one of his kids.
Remember who?
Oh my god, that's
I
perfect.
never knew my dad.
That's perfect.
All right. So, how heavy are these guys?
In full armor, probably like 250.
Okay.
Are you gonna do what I think you're gonna do?
I was thinking about it, but I can't.
Yeah, you
Because
prob-
even the shove and knock over, I need 200.
Yeah,
But if I do a running, I could.
you'd have to strip him down before you can get him moving.
Carry on back would work, but I don't think he'll get on my back and then let me just carry him.
Probably not. Wait, so that means somebody could probably fly on you now.
Yeah,
There you go.
but I
You're
don't know
the
if
guy
that's
without the
with
weapon on your back. Superman punch.
Okay.
Jokes.
So, and now for the other guard, swinging down at Dom with a cut, not a stab.
Ah!
with a cut or a stab. Which one?
A cut, not a stab.
Okay.
Which hits because my dice are on fire, apparently.
Just like that portal you're rolling into.
That's where the dice are coming from. They're shooting out of the portal and these are guys in the face.
Hold on. I want to do.
I'd reach out to Dom and James and ask, "Is it time to retreat?"
On a boat?
Well, you can jump overboards and I'll fly him out of here.
I am not getting drenched for this.
All right, let's keep going then.
Oh boy. Alright, give me some kind of defense.
I wanted to parry, but I don't think I have parry.
You have parry with your brawling skill, isn't it?
Yeah, you use your claws, but it still hurts.
Okay.
It's the same thing I had.
You can use your mouth and try to grapple his arm.
Well, I use my claws.
Okay.
For I guess I don't know.
Did you back up?
Yeah, I
don't-
would recommend
You don't
taking
have
a step
to.
back with +1.
Yeah, it adds one though, so you can get a better score.
Ah. Okay. I guess there we go.
Okay. So, what kind of DR do you have on your claw? 4. So you take the hit to your claw, or your paw, your claws, same thing.
I'll break a nail.
Yep. Oh yeah.
Holy
So
fuck balls.
what the fuck?
I don't want to play anymore. He rolled a 10.
They need me for tomorrow.
Okay.
So this is all
It's
happening in a
because
dream,
Miller
right?
isn't
We wake
here.
up here in a minute.
Not healing.
You wake up, nobody was ever killed. The toll's been paid.
No,
Oh,
we wake
casting
up
a
back
spell
on
to
the
all-
river with Miller. What with Miller?
Elrond's just sitting there like, hey guys, you slept for a very long time. What the fuck's going on?
Hey guys, we made it through that town without any problems. Y'all feeling okay? All right. So that's 10 points of damage to your paw.
Oh my god.
Which means, but here's the good thing: it's reduced down to 6 points of damage because of your DR. And then, what's your HP divided by 3? About 3.3 repeating?
HT?
No,
Yeah, it's 10.
no, HP. So 15 divided by 3. So 4.
Ish.
Yeah, 4-ish. Okay, we'll just say 5. So, unfortunately, that's enough to cripple your paw. So the bone is broken from the strike.
Oh. Fantastic. How much HP do I have?
You reduce your HP by 5.
Alright, so I'm almost
Yeah.
dead, guys.
You're at 10 now.
No, I'm at 3.
Oh.
You didn't reset after last game, maybe?
Yeah,
No.
you should have reset. So you should be at 15.
Yeah, in
'cause
wolf
everybody was
form.
healed up. Yeah,
Right.
and you're in wolf form. So your HP is 15. And then you
Minus 3.
minus 5.
Minus 5. So 15 minus 8.
Where'd you get the 3
7.
from?
Yeah, where are you getting the 3 from?
Because he hit me earlier.
No, he didn't. You don't know
Yes,
what
he
you're talking
did.
about.
I'm not gonna fucking
Okay.
lie like that.
I
Okay,
know.
so you're at 8. Okay,
No,
So,
I'm
yeah,
at
this is-
7.
7.
Yeah,
Because
7.
I can't math. See, this
Because I
this is
can
one-
math and I failed it. Come on now.
whatever. If anyone failed math, it's me. All right, so
I majored in math. Does that count?
Oh, because you're
Yes.
not failing right now.
All right.
Yep.
So it's my turn.
Yep.
So the guy I am literally on top of him, correct?
yes.
Can I grab his arm and start flying off the edge of the boat? And
You
just not pull, just kind of tilt him over the edge?
you can give it a shot and see if he loses his balance or something.
Because I'm thinking that may be the best bet.
You'll have to roll to grab him first, and then oppose strength checks, and we'll see.
Right here.
So what kind of stuff would I need to roll against it?
So first off, you're gonna roll brawling to see if you can even bite him. To grab onto his arm.
Grab him in my claws, though?
Yep, but
So
because you're
question,
going with
because
arm-
I went, is it not Jeremy's turn? Did you skip over Jeremy?
Oh my god.
Yes, we did.
Yeah,
Okay,
I'm
good.
sorry. My bad. Go
Oh,
ahead.
That's my turn. I'm sorry.
Dicks.
Yeah.
Yes, I am. I'm sorry.
What's going on?
Hey.
Still getting attacked?
Yes.
Unfortunately.
Bring up my.
Yeah, right here.
Gosh, I didn't choose anything that could help me in this. So, since I'm rolling so high, I think I'm going to take my chances and swim to shore and escape.
Okay.
With one arm.
The
But
good
he
arm.
gets a plus because of he's overweight, so he floats easier.
Overweight means he sinks.
No, not if you fat floats.
Up to a certain point, yes.
Okay. So you jump overboard. You're like, fuck.
F
Does he
this.
swim to the north side or the south side? 'Cause I would say the south side.
Well, I
would
need
be
to go
safer.
north back to my hometown.
Yeah, but the north side is the side the city's on.
No, because we're further down the river.
Yes, but still, the north side is going to be where the river, where the
He can waddle away from the city.
I
He
can't
has
go
no
northwest.
Okay. You do what you want. I'm just offering my 2 cents, which mean nothing, so don't worry.
I trust your 2 cents.
Quarrels.
I'm gonna swim northwest.
Oh my god, look at that boat.
Okay.
And
Look at that body.
Leave these two to their own.
Okay, give me a swimming check.
Why do you gotta swim so good? Fuck out of here.
Yeah, he's swimming fine.
What the fuck? A 9 out of a 14. Fucking wild.
Plus, he gets another plus to that roll because of his
Oh my
Obesity.
god.
Can I just
There you
say
go.
I'm very sad that you're on water right now?
You put us here.
Because I had a plan.
I do have one question. Can anybody else besides him swim?
Yes.
Okay.
I can
You
fly.
can fly. You're good.
I could have pulled a Moses.
You could have pulled a Moses.
Yeah, but even if I
Yeah, I'll
do try
swim the
swimming,
water,
I'd
man.
fail.
hmm
As a wolf, anyways.
Don
Even
the
as
Could have
saddle.
parted the water
Even too.
and walked to shore.
Or you could just part of the water from the boat behind us to get stuck.
Yes, motherfucker.
That too.
Let's fight
Alright.
him, but I'm gonna just jump overboard anyways.
Yeah, I know.
So it went Lone Star, Dom, Jeremy,
Plan
and now back
B.
to me. Right? Yeah. I believe so.
Not if you damaged her paw. You went before Jeremy did.
I did. Okay, so you're up.
Who?
So, Lone Star. Because he had the NPCs play before you did, or before Jeremy did.
That's right. Okay.
So, Dom, are we gonna retreat, or are we gonna try and pay, or are we gonna give up, or are we gonna try and run away?
You know what? When it becomes my turn, I'm just gonna go to Elren and fucking scrape at him, like gouging his pockets out and rip the fucking coins into the boat.
I reach out to the two of them. I say, so how much do we owe to have y'all leave us?
Let's see.
Now you want to ask them?
Yes. Now I am asking them. Don't mind me. I do what I want.
Ain't no fucking-
Shut your mouth. They started it.
You want to roll like diplomacy or something?
No, I just want them to be on my side, okay? Sure, why not? There we go.
Okay, so a 10 while they're actively hostile with you. Hold your horses. That's not.
Damn, dude, clean
Uh,
off your
you didn't
desk.
hold your horses, did you?
I know, right? I dropped my cane.
The horses got away from him.
Okay, he takes a step back. He says, "Well, it's about time you decided to think clearly."
Ooh.
That's what I said.
Shut up.
All right. So here's what I do. So after asking that, I fly back here and I land and I say, so how much?
For the toll, 160. For wasting my time, another 70.
30?
How much does Elrond have on him?
Only enough for the three of us.
Not true.
I can't tell you, so I guess you would have. I guess the.
Yes, you can, Mr. Put. Whatever. I'm gonna put my 2 cents in.
I'm asleep.
What? Just dig in his pockets.
Okay.
So
So, Elrond, how much money do they find in your pockets?
I have 70 on me.
all right. And we owe 230.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Nah.
Dom, do we want to offer them a little more to keep going and make sure they leave, or just give them what they ask?
No, just 230.
All right.
Let's-
So
He wants to do an asshole charge.
I give him the 70 from him, and I pay for the rest out.
Okay. He takes the gold from the dragon. And he looks at Elrond in the corner, says, "Well, maybe now you'll learn your lesson." And with that, he
Why are you
walks
looking at
back
me?
to the portal. Well, he was looking at you like, why the hell didn't he wake up and just give me the money?
As soon as that portal closes, I snap in the air and fucking display my disgust.
All right.
And he's still swimming back to shore. He's gone.
He's
So I
like,
reach
"Nah,
out
fuck
to him.
this shit."
I reach out to him, say they're gone if you want to come back.
Why would he want to do that?
Hey, I got an offer.
James. No.
It's like, fuck.
You guys are nothing but trouble. I need to be by myself.
Trouble, you're the one that wanted to start the fight.
Yeah, I do believe I remember me trying to be a passive.
Hey,
you know,
whose spear is
person.
this? Just real quick, does anybody know whose spear that is?
Cough, cough, his. Cough, cough.
You know what? I take the spear and I fucking, what's it called? Dark Souls that shit, spin around twice and throw it towards him.
You want to roll to hit? Watch that be a good roll.
What is that?
11.
That
Throwing?
let's see, what skill would that be? You don't really have throw and spear.
No, I don't.
So
Outta
what is
here.
it? So it misses.
Dexterity, I guess it would be the best.
Yeah, but throwing spear is an actual skill, and it defaults to spear. So unfortunately, the spear misses.
That's good. I didn't want to hit him anyways.
Oh,
Stab him straight through the neck.
It lands in front of him in the ground, and he can grab it as a hold now to grab himself up.
Okay.
I
Yep.
get my spear back.
Yes, you get your spear back. They're like,
Progression.
Salt.
Just salt.
you know, it could have been worse. The boat could have burned down.
It wouldn't have been my fault.
Yeah,
Or
okay.
you could have saved yourself 60 or 70.
No, actually, we would have saved ourselves 10 gold. Or no, it would have been.
He
Yeah,
added
you're right,
70 for wasting
70.
his time.
Yeah.
That's the exact money I had. I wonder where somebody got that number from.
He was lucky he was so fed up he didn't want to do the inspection.
For what?
The blood.
The blood.
There's no blood. We called that out.
Surely that hurt.
Hey, only go get a black light. CIS this.
They don't have black lights back then. They don't even have lights.
Black magic?
All right, I don't know about that one.
I don't even know what they-
All right, so we're
On that
continuing.
note, I'm gone.
Yeah, we're gonna continue.
Later, man.
I do want to take a quick breather to go get a drink and use the restroom.
Okay.
So if that's cool,
Yeah,
we'll
hold
take
on.
a couple minutes.
I gotta go build my desk.
Okay,
All right, have fun, man.
I'll be back in a minute.
See you next time.
All righty.
Sorry.
So, Dom,
She muted.
Yeah,
I'll be
what's
back.
up?
are we gonna keep heading in the boat on our own, or are we gonna kind of pull over to the shore and go with him? Because neither of us know how to fucking drive a boat.
I think
But I know with your paw fucked up, I don't know if you can.
is it just my claws or like an actual finger?
He says it's your paw, so probably not a finger.
Okay, so I am more likely probably going to change back into
However, if we rest once we get to land, does it heal it? Or is that a GM question?
he's muted.
Well, I know he stepped away, but I was asking you. Do you know?
Well, I was gonna go step away too.
Oh, okay. Go for it then. Y'all go. Sorry, I didn't know. My bad. Go do your stuff. Don't tease me with a good time.
And I'm back. How we doing?
Oh, sorry. I was muted. I was talking to you, but stream heard me, but nobody else did.
Oh well.
All right. So, question for you.
'Kay.
Actually, we'll wait for Dom to get back. Because it's more of a question for her and you. Oh man. So what'd you go get?
Just a Coke.
Nice. I had to write down the time of this break so that way I can make sure and edit out the few moments.
I'm still showing off my map, my town.
Yeah, I see that.
Cool. I really like that program.
Cool. Good to hear.
Let's see, pretty good.
Okay, we're back.
Welcome back.
Yay!
Well, hello there, Blind.
Hello.
Oh my goodness.
Oh.
Oh.
Yeah, he is.
Just probably
Uh,
turned on his. Did you just turn on your Discord?
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's every time I connect to a Discord server, so it doesn't matter if I've been on a previous server or not. Hang on. This should.
You're loud
Fix
enough
it.
now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're perfectly.
So when I open up my Logitech gaming software where I can control the volume, apparently that does it.
It takes control over your actual mic volume.
It doesn't seem like it does anymore. Used to, but
Well, no,
Yeah.
it only
Oh.
does when you open it. If it's not open, it won't.
oh, right.
Or if it's not running in the background.
Well, it does the same on TeamSpeak, and I'm not sure why because there's no like I disabled the what's it called where it like lowers the sensitivity if you're not speaking or
Yeah.
yeah you know I can't remember what it's called.
So, player knowledge, by the way. Thanks for not killing us off.
I had the perfect solution for you guys.
What was
You
that?
should have posted it.
I did. I posted it in Dom chat. Like technically, you weren't in the water because you were flying with the fucking boat. So why do you have to pay toll?
I don't see that in her chat.
Yeah, no, it was in there.
Oh, technically not. Okay, I see it. Alrighty,
yeah.
alrighty. Yeah, I missed that one.
Why do you have to pay toll? I don't get it.
And since the toll is for each person, would animals have to pay toll?
Exactly.
Exactly. Yeah.
Hmm.
It would only be a dwarf that had to be paying the toll. Well, he's not really
And
a
milk.
person either.
Yeah, but
so
He figured out that I was not an ordinary
he's
wolf, so
only
that's
half
probably
a
why.
person.
Yeah,
Nope.
but if we'd paid the toll at the beginning, it would have been what, like 40 gold?
Yeah.
Well, the dwarf is only half a person, right?
Not with his size.
So
Damn.
maybe 1/3 of a person. I don't know.
No, not with his size. Probably like 3 people.
That's not a dwarf then.
We're not talking
Oh,
about
no,
height.
it-
We're talking
it's
about weight.
short.
Yeah, but I think when we're talking about person, isn't it like height? I don't know. It's always measured in height. I mean, ever been at the fucking?
Ever been in an elevator? They measure the people by weight.
Yeah, but if you go to like carnival or whatever amusement park, then
Yeah.
you cannot, go on this ride if you're not above this height.
Yeah, but that's not. It doesn't say anything about only so many people.
Some of them do.
Most things they measure how many people it's because of a weight, but yeah. Anyways, so
Yes.
Dom, I have not mentioned any of the questions I asked you when he left, so I don't know if you want to ask or just kind of let it go. Let it go. Let it go.
What questions?
The one that I
Oh.
asked you that you said would be better asked for him.
Oh, okay.
Ask away.
So. Oh, I don't want to do that. Is it my finger, my paw, my forearm? When I get back into human form, is it noticeable? Is it a sprain? Did I break it? What happened?
So when he hit your hand, or your paw, in this case, something in there, one of the bones or something broke. Basically, the paw is unusable, and when you switch back to human form, you won't be able to grip anything with that paw.
Sounds more like a ligament than a bone.
Left,
but-
right,
Yeah.
what?
This would be whichever one you parried with. I'm going to say right since you're right dominant.
Oh,
And how long will this affect?
Until she's healed or it heals naturally.
Okay.
God damn it,
Since you
Elrond!
Since you heal naturally, 1 point every day, provided you pass your HT roll.
Can I just
The
do
minimum
veterinary
amount of time-
since I'm in wolf form?
On yourself, you'll be taking some negatives, but you can try, but you might make it worse. You might be able to speed up the healing process naturally, but at minimum, you'd be looking at 5 days without the veterinary roll.
What about first aid?
First aid would be more applicable here.
Okay, so I do first aid and I take my time.
Okay. Take your time. You can go ahead and add a +4 to your roll. So, what's your target?
Like where?
So your first aid is normally a 9, right?
Yeah. So first aid is 9 right now, and I got +4 to that, so
Yep.
that's
So your target's 13. So you heal 2 points. So best case scenario, you're going to be looking at 3 days heal time if you pass your HT rolls.
okay.
But on the bright side, you're not bleeding.
And we're also
Now-
just in a boat chilling, so you got time.
Yep. Now we're also going to need to do some kind of healing on Jeremy because I'm sure he was just stabbed. He's also bleeding.
In the water of a fast-moving lake or river, where there could possibly be piranhas. Piranhas.
Well, I
Don't give me
fly
ideas.
over and grab his jerkin and pull him to shore safely.
Okay.
So he's on shore, safe and sound.
Okay.
You would
Um,
trust this fool?
You didn't have much of a choice when I grab you from behind. Giggity, giggity.
Oh.
Oh my goodness. I wish I could roll my R's.
Zelda. Whose phone was
Hello.
that?
Ribbit.
Storm's phone.
Yeah, it's my phone.
Ah.
Sorry. I'll turn
Oh,
it
you're
off.
good. I hadn't heard that. No, it was fine. I just hadn't heard the Zelda before.
I changed it after my wolf one was too long.
Ah, okay, yeah.
All right. So dragging him ashore.
I'm
What
still
do
on
you
this
do with him?
boat.
Yeah, you're still on the boat. Do you want to park the boat?
Yeah, totes with my broken hand in wolf form.
You
Yeah, that'd
haven't
be-
done reply back to him.
Huh?
Messenger.
Oh yeah.
You gotta reply.
I don't want to. You reply back to him. Tell him I can't make it.
No! I'm not.
We're busy right now.
I don't even know who the guy is.
Tell him I can't make it. Say hi. This is Dom's mod. Can't make it. Sorry. Bye.
Okay, so boating
Oh my
in your
God.
human form is
None
a
of my business.
DX -4. So you'd be rolling versus a 7.
All right.
You have a higher chance than me.
If you want to switch over to your human form, do you want to do that? I mean,
I don't think it
either
matters.
way.
I would stay in wolf
We're
form at this
crashing.
point.
We're
So I
crashing. It's
tried.
going down. I bit a hole in the boat. Something's happening.
She broke the udder, or not the, what is it
The
called?
udders?
The rudder.
The
The rudder.
udders.
I broke the udders.
Touch
Udder.
face, alright.
Not the udders.
I hate when I break my udders.
So I try,
Sucks.
I've left them on the shore, I fly back and I try and grab it, it helps the boat. Here's my roll.
Yes!
Yes!
That is a crit success. You
Like, I
tried
heard
that
you.
note
I heard,
perfectly.
I heard you needed some help with your boat.
I told you I'd never leave you, Dom.
Wow. I am seriously failing today.
I've succeeded in everything that is not combat.
Stuff happens. Okay, so
So where am I
Back-
going? Am I still on the boat?
that's up
I'm-
to you.
I'm
sure.
steering the boat. Where do we want to go?
To the shore.
The shore. All right. So we lead over to the shore by him.
Okay, so you make it. You manage to put the boat nicely down.
We're
and-
about right there,
Okay. Yep.
halfway through, because we went a few hours by boat.
Yes.
Oh.
You like to express your discontent of hanging out with us?
After the fat man just had to swim, I don't think he's got much to say, but
I try to get away from you people and you follow
As
me.
he's bleeding all over the place.
I head
somebody's
to
gonna
a
patch you
town.
up.
So, someone wanna, patch him up.
He's
Dom, first,
ungrateful.
Dom.
Piece him back together.
I don't feel like patching him back up if he's ungrateful.
Am I bleeding?
Yes.
You're
You've
not
been
bleeding to the point where you're dead.
How
Yeah.
long until I die?
Give me an HT check. Yeah, you're gonna die pretty soon, actually.
Might as well bite the bullet and be nice to us.
What's the nearest?
Another
Back about
4 hours.
3 days back.
3 days back, and then 7 to North Ferry.
Well,
Yeah.
you might be able to get help at that mill.
Well, that's about
Yeah.
halfway, so it's not like he's, or it's maybe 2 days versus 3 days.
How that work?
So you
Six
see the
days.
little hexagons?
Yeah.
Each one of those is 1 day's walk.
Oh, okay. Where are we right now?
Right here. Where the little dude with the flames at. I couldn't
Alright.
hear him.
I couldn't-
He's talking to me.
Oh, okay, okay.
What do you think with my herbalore?
Herb-
Herbalore.
Your herb lore,
herb-
I make myself
Um,
a potion that makes myself stop bleeding.
or find
in
the.
the shape
herbs
you're
you
in
need.
right now, probably wouldn't have the time to do that. You'd probably bleed to death first.
Buddy.
Why am I dying in the first hour of the game?
Because you wanted to fight.
Because I'm broke.
Broke
you're
bitch,
broke in.
motherfucker. Well, if you're broke, that means he spent the money. Did he buy a health potion or anything?
No, he took dead broke as a disadvantage.
Oh shit.
Yeah, he's very much dead broke like I am.
Hmm. I'm broke, but not dead broke.
Search for bin.
He knows the leaves and stuff around. Maybe there's something in reach.
You really don't want to rely on for help. That's fine. We can go ahead and you can go ahead and give me a first aid roll. But first, before you do that, let's get a good first survival check to try to find some leaves that would be suitable for bandages. Fortunately, I don't believe you have survival as a skill, do you?
No, so it defaults.
So it defaults. What does it default to? Survival, bank.
Oh no.
This one defaults to 7. Would have been your roll.
You got a
So
9.
unfortunately, don't see anything that would make a suitable bandage for you.
It's like I'm
Due to your own stubborn bullshit.
You could do a first aid on yourself at a -3 and just try to apply pressure to your own wound and hope for the best.
Because if you fuck up, it could hurt.
yeah, fucked up.
Yeah, you're give me an HT check. What's your HT? 9? So you lose 1 to fatigue. And 1 HP from bleeding.
Hey, look, the little red plume guy with the spear is here.
That's scary. Get the
So
fuck
is
out
the
of
boat.
here.
Get
So is
outta
the
here.
boat.
You don't want to keep him around? He was so nice.
No, get the fuck out of here.
He didn't cause any problems. It was the other guy that caused problems.
The red plume guy's the
So
one that's
he's
down.
not gonna rely on anybody.
Yeah.
Gonna die.
Well, when he
Hi.
passes out, you can heal him up. When you pass him,
You can
when
come
he
over
passes
here and
out
press
from
the enter
pain,
button.
heal him.
Okay. You can attempt first aid again. You can do this every second until you succeed or die. So, you lose 3 HP, you lose 3 HP. That's -6. What are you
He
at right now?
passes out before he dies. He passes out, does he not?
Yes, he will pass out before he dies. Let's see. You lost.
So he's
much
passed out, right?
Yeah, but I'm trying to figure out how much HP he's at right now. So, hang on. What HP were you at before? Well, after you got stabbed. What was that?
Or no, 13 is starting, so he got stabbed. What was that? 6 points?
Yeah, it was 6 points. Okay, so
That's 7.
it's 6.
Yeah, 367 is what he's rolled, and he had.
Okay, so he's at.
He's at 1 point.
So he's at 1 HP.
Yeah.
When he hits 0 HP, he passes out.
So let him quote unquote die to his stubborn ability, and
Well,
then
Let it.
He
let him
won't have
pass
his
out.
first death check until he gets to -10.
Yeah, well, he'll pass out, and then she can heal him.
that's what I'm
exactly.
getting at.
Yeah. So give me another first aid roll.
Let him
Gonna
it
do first
instant.
aid?
Let him do it.
Hey, that one actually succeeds.
I'm near death! I'm trying to wrap my shit up. I can't see.
He can't see straight, so he fucked up the first two, but eventually you're gonna get it right, right? By the way, there's still a boat on land over here.
We're not paying attention to that. So
Alright.
what happens now? He rolls for HT check.
Actually, that failed by 1.
Yeah, he has 7.
Yeah, it is a 7. My bad.
Okay, so he's passed
So-
out, right?
Yeah, you pass out.
Okay, so my turn.
Well, technically, he doesn't pass out automatically. Technically, it's still an HT roll. If I'm doing...
Technically, he would have passed out from 7 to 10 to 12 and 12.
There's your
so-
Okay,
HT roll.
he passed way the fuck out. Yeah. Okay. He's unconscious.
Here's my first aid roll. Yeah, that failed.
Yeah. Okay. Give me another HT roll.
On him?
Yep.
Fuck.
8. Okay, so he doesn't lose any more HP.
I think
this
I should roll for him.
You want to try first aid?
No, I don't. Because what's the default to? Like a 5?
Yeah. No, it defaults to 7.
7? No.
Okay.
I don't think he
Well-
wants a dragon working on him.
You could cauterize the wound.
No, not with napalm.
That'd probably be a bad idea, huh?
Yeah.
Well, you get a
That's tough.
stick, you light the stick on fire, and you hold the stick to the wound.
Can we just
I
like
could do
take a
it.
break?
Yeah, we can take a break if you want.
Okay, so we take a break and we sleep it off.
Okay. So,
So we have his spear, though, right?
Yeah.
yes.
So would it not be beneficial to cauterize it with the tip of that in my flames?
Doable.
Doable, more doable than the first aid rolls they've been having, or doable as in we probably shouldn't.
I mean, it would stop any chance if I want to go for a gritty realistic campaign, yeah, it's a good idea. Like if I want to say, okay, he's got to get the wound closed, otherwise he gets infected, and yeah, that's a good idea.
Okay. Well, Dom, you want to hold that while I heat it up, and then you can cauterize that shit.
Yeah, I'll do that. So
All right. So do I need to? So what rolls do we need to do this?
It's actually going to be a surgery roll.
Surgery to put a hot thing against his skin.
We're talking about closing the wound itself.
Oh, you
right?
want to play doctor?
So hang on. Who's going to be the one actually performing it?
Well, I don't have hands to hold the thing.
I only
so-
have one hand.
We both do it at the same time. We help each other.
Okay, who has first aid as a skill?
Me.
She does.
It defaults to first aid at -12,
Negative
That's
12.
not true.
doesn't it?
No,
Like-
0 points is 9.
Defaulting
The-
Q minus. It's weird. Oh, I'm looking at prerequisites. My bad. Yeah, 9.
Ah! Go ahead.
So we're
Figuring
gonna
this
have,
out or no?
Big dog.
yeah.
We
So we're
figure
gonna
out-
we're gonna have to roll versus surgery at a 9.
Alright,
Hell yeah. That's what I'm talking about. So the wound's closed and he can heal overnight.
Takes a little dragon power, I swear. Sheesh.
So how long do you guys want to rest for?
All 8 hours.
Alright.
Yes.
Now keep
Even
in
though I
mind
had
it's
nothing happened to me.
1 HP per day, and Dom's hand is gonna take 3 days.
Yeah, I can put it in a sling.
And he'll still be bruised, but at least he'll be able to operate.
So do we want to rest for the 3 days real quick?
Or do you just want to rest for 1 day and then heal on the road?
Heal on the road.
Well,
Okay.
I think that depends. Do we have to walk, or is he gonna take the boat and steer us? Because we sure as fuck can't drive that boat, and walking, he's not gonna make it.
Well, we're all not doing well, so we might as well walk slow. And no more boat traffic.
Can't you just fly them?
I can fly, but the dwarf can't.
No, but you could carry him, right?
He's too heavy.
No, he's too heavy. I'm a baby dwarf. I mean, baby dragon.
Yeah,
Oh my God.
baby.
Hmm.
I'm only 5'10", weigh 150 pounds, and I can only carry on my back 240 pounds.
All I hear is excuse.
Yeah, I know.
That and you're
Okay,
like
I'm
stupid
still
skinny.
pinging these two things.
Alright.
Well,
So,
don't put
resting.
him in your little stream. Don't put him in your stream.
What's
It
that?
has to.
What's up?
The things you still have on the map
Oh,
bothering me.
they bother you? Back. To the back. There we go. The things are in the back now. Alright. So, resting for the night. You rise bright and early for the next day. Ready to get on the road again.
On the road again.
On the road again.
And hopefully there will be no shanking, stabbing, or against.
Do you know who I am?
I don't shank or stab. I bite and blow fire.
A bite and grab.
Bite and blow.
Mm-hmm.
Alright,
That's
so
All I'm hearing is tons of fun, but
so we're walking, right?
yes.
Okay. Walking.
Does anybody want a breakfast?
Do I want a breakfast?
Breakfast, yes.
They don't have anybody to cook it.
Actually,
Actually, what are you going to cook for us today?
He can't. He's on his deathbed. Remember?
I'm still passed
He's
out.
still woken up or what? I mean,
He's like, hold on, I can do it.
roll it.
That's a 10 for a 10.
All right, edible food.
edible is debatable because some of us like a little unedible.
He made yours raw, depending on what it was. So, breakfast is had. It's not completely burnt. Cough, cough, Elrond.
hmm
So otherwise, we're ready to go.
What?
So Dom steps. I'm gonna go to the bathroom. I will be right back.
Okay.
We'll go ahead and wait for him to get back. That's all good.
Okay. IRS. Department of Defense. Oh, maybe not. N40X? Fuck is that?
I'll 1040x you. Don't know what it means though.
Glenn, you ever have to fill out a 1040X?
I have no clue what it is.
It's
Yeah,
a
no idea.
disability form.
Well, I might have done that, but it's probably called something else here.
Oh, okay.
I can look it up.
No, don't worry
What are
about
we
it.
looking up?
At 1040X? Don't worry about it. I'll figure it out after stream.
We don't have weird names like that for shit like that. So yeah.
Yeah, all y'all shit's simple. It's like, hey, you owe money. Okay.
Pretty much, yeah.
How many different types of forms do we have?
The only
Wait.
time when it's not simple is when the state owes you money.
Hmm.
And they're gonna like withhold the money and like, oh well, you know, there's a fucking case time of like 8 to I don't know 12 weeks kind of thing bullshit going on.
All right, so we're walking for the day now.
Yeah.
All right. Switch on back. And we make it for the next couple days without much going on. I presume you guys take the road.
Yes.
taking the road over the next couple days, you all manage to heal up completely without any trouble. So everybody's back to full HP.
I've been at full HP.
Well, sure, Mister. I make my dodges.
At least he had that going for him.
Mhm.
Oh,
And on the fourth day, you reach a mill.
My curiosity strikes me, and I go towards the mill.
Okay. Outside, you find an old man, and he's whittling at a piece of wood.
Does he have a shape yet?
No, it's not quite shaped. It kind of looks like it's got a wing forming, though. Are you in human form?
I mean, yeah, I did perform first aid.
I'm just making sure you're still in human.
In a sling. One eye.
Yep.
Well, you're fully healed, so you don't need the sling.
Yeah,
And
we're all
he did say
fully.
fully healed, so your eye is fine.
The eye's not fine, unfortunately.
Okay, so I don't look like I'm a hobo, and I walk up to him.
Okay. I mean, when was the last time y'all got
opinion, I guess.
y'all bathed?
When we jumped in
Sounds
the
like it.
water?
Touche. All right, so
Golly.
I know.
Those children. She jumped in the water and she shook herself dry. Come on, she's fine. I just rolled
Okay.
around in the dirt and got clean. Polished my shells. Or my shells. My
My shells.
shush.
She's got a lot of shots
Scales.
there.
Yes. Scales. I am not inebriated or tired, I swear.
Yeah,
Are
okay.
you sure you're not a turtle?
Mm,
Fire-breathing turtle.
that flies.
That flies.
Do you exist?
Fire-breathing turtle exists?
Yeah.
That
Well, I mean,
flies?
not in real life, but
Guys.
in the world of
Bro.
GURPS and D&D, yes.
Okay.
Alright,
Distracting.
so what's up?
So I can't
Alright,
take
so-
really full credit for this, but Bowser?
Bowser. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good. Touche.
And in the world of Super Mario, apparently.
Okay, so the man looks up at you and says, "Who else is with her, by the way, real quick?"
Alicia, do I go with you?
Oh, so the dwarf is next to me. That's your own fruition.
If they're going, then I'll go, just because it's all of us stick together.
Miller's just hanging out in the back.
Miller's just, he disappeared, remember?
Miller's sleeping dead in the boat.
You need to drag him to shore. He's like, "Well, let's just leave him 3 days behind us."
Yeah, there you go.
Okay, yeah.
Alright, so all three of them are next to me.
Okay. He looks up and says, "What is this? A dragon, a dwarf, and a human?"
I'm an elf.
Sounds like the start of a bad
No, it's a unicorn, an elf, and...
I'm just kidding. I'm not an elf.
Hey.
I'm a druid. But I look like I'm human.
Yeah, you wouldn't. know.
And a pigeon. I don't actually tell him that, but...
He has his feet kicked up onto a box, and he's kind of leaning back against the wall, whittling away. And he says, "What can I do for you today?"
We require food and shelter. If
Food
you
and
may
shel-
give us such.
Well, tell you what, give me an influence roll.
Me?
Yeah.
Fuck!
And how would you like to influence him?
Rob's closed. Let's go. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh
wait,
boy.
let's see it on stream. Come on.
Hold on a second. Since you asked me, can I re-roll that?
Yeah.
Okay.
You can go for sex appeal if you want. Wait, are we really doing that?
So
Okay, go ahead and tell us what you do.
She
Okay.
don't care.
basically, I kind of shrug one of my shoulder pieces of clothing off, and then I look down, and then I remember that my forearm was broken, and I kind of grab it a bit. I look up at him and then say, with the biggest puppy eyes ever, we require food and shelter.
I reach
Okay.
into Dom's head and I say, you know, it probably would have worked better to act like his daughter than someone who wanted to jump his bones.
I didn't drop my clothes!
Just a shoulder piece.
I
Just
just
a
said this in your head and
shoulder.
your head alone.
Yeah, and through my head, that's what I've said.
And I say, for now.
Just because it's happened every session except this one doesn't mean it's gonna happen.
Yet.
Exactly.
Okay. So he looks up and says, "Well, I suppose you can stay here in the attic tonight. Perhaps my daughter can cook some food for you."
Boom! See? Boom! Already has a fucking daughter.
What's
Maybe
Yeah,
has
so
more
it
than
might would
one
work
daughter.
better to go as his daughter.
Can I ask your names?
I'm your
then?
long lost daughter from a past relationship.
Fast talk. Which passes. I tell him that my name is Victoria.
I don't have a name, I just stay quiet.
Quiet. Well, Victoria, you're welcome to stay here for a night. However, any more than that, I'd only ask that you work for your time. My name is Wilhelm.
Him.
Willie Helm. W-I-L-L-Y space H-E-L-M. That is awesome.
Willihelm. Yep.
William. My name is William. Okay.
Helm.
Wilhelm. Yep.
Oh my bad. Helm.
His Willie has a helmet. Alright. So we stay more than a night. Willie Helm the Miller. Hey, Miller!
Let me just put all the letters in there. Alright, so we're staying the night and wake up early in the morning.
Okay.
We kill the
So-
daughter.
We kill the Miller.
Early in the morning, before everyone else awakes, you find that the miller is outside, talking to a figure quietly in the corner. The figure is wearing all black hood, cloak, and they.
Who sees this?
Well, Dom said she wakes up first, so
Okay.
my nose.
you being nosy.
Nose.
You knows?
No, hold on. Let me. My nose doesn't. Sense
Are
of
you-
smell.
In human form, your taste and smell is a 12,
That's 12.
so that's good.
Oh, is it?
Mhm.
That's taste and smell. So you smelling them, they smell like normal humans that haven't bathed frequently.
Oh.
How do they taste?
Hearing.
Hearing, you hear them whispering amongst themselves, but because of the range, you can't quite make out what's being said. However, what you see is one of them pass an object to the other that you can't quite make out in the dark, and the other one passes back a small pouch.
I can't quite make out
Who
of the dark.
passes to who?
Okay, so the black hooded figure passes a small item, and the miller passes a pouch.
So I don't have night vision?
Not in human form.
Damn,
You'd have
I'm
to be in half
damn,
form
I'm
or-
like in
or
like
wolf.
super
You're not in half form.
got it. Fuck. Alright.
That's what you
Wake
see.
me up, cough, cough. See if I can hear anything. Cough, cough.
So are you hidden, or are you just kind of standing there?
I wake up and I kinda like well, we're in the attic, right? So he's got this window looking down now.
Yes, you're seeing this happening in like the front courtyard.
So without showing a silhouette in the window, that's how I'm looking.
Okay. Give me a stealth roll.
Oh.
Unfortunately, the candlelight behind you kind of makes your head a silhouette.
Who the fuck lights a candle at early in the morning?
The sun reflects off the sword in the background and
The
lights
moonlight.
your shadow.
Yes, something
Yeah, the
reflected.
moonlight.
Or dangled or jingled.
Yeah, sure, we'll go with that.
Alright, let me roll versus his perception.
Like you need to roll? Well, I mean, maybe.
What's your stealth?
Um,
A 12?
11.
Okay, so he turns around, but he doesn't seem to notice you. And he walks back inside quickly. And the black hooded figure walks off in the opposite direction before mounting a horse and riding off down the road back towards Lake Low.
Interesting. Okay. I don't do anything
So
but go back to sleep.
I kind of wake up at this point.
Okay.
I asked Alicia what was going on.
I already went to sleep.
Okay, and we just continue.
You're like, no, I'm not dealing with this. Okay. At this point, it gets a little bit later in the morning, and the sun is risen. And the miller, Wilhelm, comes in and says, "Rise and shine. It's time for you to leave."
I've already had my bags packed. Practically.
Okay.
Sitting there, cold staring this guy.
Thanks for your hospitality.
I look between the two of them. I reach out to the man. No, I don't, because I have not talked to him yet. He doesn't know I can talk. Yeah, I just look between the two of them.
And,
James, anything?
We're getting kicked out.
Not
He's
so
just
much
it's
kicked
the
out.
morning, and it's saying it's time to leave or time to get to work.
I'm gonna head out and head.
Heading towards North Ferry with us, or do you follow? Well, if you go, well, I guess just head along the road towards Kingsfoot.
That's south.
Yeah, but he's got to follow the road or cut cross country, which doubles the time. So he's heading to the bridge, then he's got to make a choice.
Well, he could go along the river.
Yeah, that's why I said he's heading to the bridge right here, and then he has to make a choice: country to North Ferry or down Dragon
Okay.
Reach or Dragon's Foot, Kingsfoot, whatever it's called. Wow.
Dragon's Reach.
Mm-hmm.
Alright.
So-
I. Oh god, okay. Okay.
Here we go.
Wish fucking Elrond was here so he could do diplomacy.
I can intimidate, but that's about it.
Just, what were you doing? Just scare the shit.
Actually, you know what? I asked the man, if we were to stay, how would we repay the debt? Hypothetically.
Well, I could always use someone to help me haul grain onto the barges that pass through here.
Is that all?
For now, who knows? I might need work, especially come winter. Keeping the ice in the river from freezing over around here.
That would be easy.
Thing. We weren't followed last night, were we?
What do you mean? Why would somebody be following you? No.
Oh,
Not
I
that
have.
I saw, anyways.
I have several gentlemen callers.
Well, I didn't see anybody who came here to follow you.
None?
I reach out to Delicia, but he saw someone not following you.
So, not following any one of my other companions, right?
No, nobody following this group. He coughs.
Text lies.
He seems to be telling the truth, though he's not telling everything.
I feel like you're holding something back from me.
I give you the hospitality of my roof. I do not give you all of my secrets. I think it's time you left.
I think let's just get out of here, Delicia. Let's head on out. We've got to go.
In my
The
head.
more time we waste here, the more they may possibly catch up to us.
In my head, I tell him what happened earlier this morning. And I feel like he's not. I feel like we're getting set up.
Well, there's not really much else we can do. Even if he tells us the truth, it's already done and over. What we can try to do is cross the river and go cross country down to Eastwood or something, or over to Kingsfoot without going across the road, but I don't see much choice we have.
Well, then I tell Wilhelm I apologize for the attacks and the accusations, and I appreciate the hospitality that he has given us, and we'll be on our way.
It's quite fine, my lady. I can understand paranoia is rampant in these times.
Player knowledge. What the fuck does he think he's talking about? Just because I'm a woman doesn't mean I'm hysterical.
Is that what you say in my head? Cough, cough.
Yes. Anyways, alright, we leave.
Okay. So you travel about a day when you notice that you have a strange kind of mark on your neck. Like two kind of bite marks almost.
Who the fuck touched me? I would have woke that up.
Vamp.
Okay. And?
That's what you notice. It's about you've been walking for about 8 hours. You're almost to the end of your trek when you notice it.
Is it only on her? Is it on Jeremy? Is it on all of us? What?
Only her.
Only her. My recommendation, just put a little first aid on it. Let's keep going.
I drink water.
Yeah.
Do I have any other side effects?
No. No. Just two little kind of indentations.
Is she bleeding at all? Is there any pain, puffiness,
No.
discoloration?
No.
Okay.
Do I thirst for anything?
No, you don't thirst for anything.
Nothing you don't already thirst for.
Hey now.
All right.
Keep walking. I don't see our group moving.
Me either. Our group's still way over here.
What do you mean? That's not the group. It's this one.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
it's that
This
one.
is just who's in the group?
Yeah.
Okay.
That is a zoomed in picture of the group.
Right there. That is a very
Hi
zoomed
now.
taking advantage of your dwarf body.
So why does my health bar go further than my line?
Because it's overfilled. Because
I have 15 HP as my basic HP.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, okay.
It's
Was that my period? Is that what happened?
let's just say you grew a little bit larger than you should have.
Huh?
That happens a lot when I'm around.
All right. So moving on. Over the next day, you reach the outskirts of a small village that borders the bridge.
Oh, look
There's
at
no
that.
village on the map.
It's
Hey, look,
so
I'm right here.
small, it's not even there.
There's an alchemy shop. Nice. Too bad we don't have anybody with us that knows how to do anything. Cough, cough. Dwarf, cough, cough.
We have.
I can't hear you. What?
Did I come with you guys?
Yeah.
Well, you were at the mill with us. I mean, if you wanted to come with us here now,
So, I want to use my
What?
alchemy so I can make some money because I'm broke.
Okay. What do you have in mind?
Pebbleton. Oh, Pebble Fin.
I'm gonna look for some stuff to turn into gold.
To do what now?
To turn
To turn
into
into
gold.
Okay, that would actually be. I think that's actually magic, but I could be wrong.
That's not
I'm not
alchemy?
I'm not super familiar with the, excuse me, alchemy system. It's been a long time since I read over it. I'm sure there's a way to though.
I would think the easiest way to do it would be to try and find ingredients in the area as we're walking and sell them to the alchemist.
Instead of doing alchemy.
Yeah.
You could use herb lore to find specific ingredients that you would need that you could sell to the alchemist.
Let's try that. Let's roll for that.
Okay, go ahead and give me a roll.
Ooh.
And what is your target number?
Probably not even close.
So you find about
It's a
about
9.
100 gold pieces worth of ingredients that you could sell.
Nice.
You know their value is about 100.
Doesn't mean you'll get 100. Doesn't mean you won't get more. But that's
Gotcha.
what
I
you
don't
would
know.
place the value at.
Haggle.
So,
You
can
can
I
ha-
go talk to the alchemist?
Before we go into town, though, I have a few questions about this town.
Okay.
It says Shrine to Ileana. Do we know who Ileana is from local knowledge kind of stuff?
Yes, she is a water god
Okay.
of fishery, actually.
Okay. So it's a fishing village kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
But they have no fishing stuff here. Okay.
There's a few docks.
I meant in the 1 through 10.
Oh no.
Okay. And they have quite a few inns.
Well, it is a heavily traveled road because we're getting towards the capital.
And another, why is the tavern not on the main road?
It's a little out of the way, you know. It's quiet and hidden behind.
Yeah. In a small town like this. All right. Anyways, okay. That was. I just kind of wanted to know what Ileana was before we went in, so we kind of have a heads up.
It's all good.
All right. So we head into town, and he wants to head.
Okay. So, walking up to the alchemy shop, you open the door, and inside it's a dark room, dimly lit with candles, little wax candles, and a rancid smell of burnt herbs.
Herbs.
Is this
Herbs.
Herbs.
It's herbs.
Yes.
It's herbs with no H.
I agree with Dom on this one. Herbs.
So, behind the counter is an elderly woman, her face thin, her eyes shrunken back into her skull. She looks up at you and smiles a grisly smile as her teeth are rotting out. She says, "Hello, young man. What can I do for you, my dwarf friend?"
Bitch,
Oh my god.
Ouch.
can I have herbs I would like to sell? What will you give me for what I have?
Bitch. Wait. He said.
I looked her straight in her optic spams. I laid it out.
He said. Bitch.
Oh my god. So do you actually say that?
No, I say I have herbs that I would like to sell. What can you give me for what I have?
You have birds you'd like to sell? I'm sorry, I can't quite hear you. young
Herbs.
man.
Herbs, you.
Herbs. ERBs.
Just lay him out on the thing, I tell him.
I smack it on the counter.
She seems to jump startled. Oh, Hobbs! Why didn't you just say so?
My apologies. What can I get for these?
She goes rummaging through her coin purse and says, "Here, young man, for your trouble," and lays down 20 gold.
Oh my goodness. Are there any other alchemists
So-
nearby?
So I reach out to him and I go, so how much is that actually worth?
It's 100 gold.
100 gold. Well, is there anything in here we can get to make something worth more?
Well, looking around, you see other ingredients, healing potions, and a strange potion that is labeled regeneration.
Herbs.
Oh, Don.
I ask what's in the regeneration potion.
Oh, that one? I'm not even sure that works. I made that so long ago. Many years have passed since then. I'm
Aren't
not
you
even
missing an
sure.
arm? Cough, cough. Test it out. Cough, cough.
Can I use my intelligence to barter for more?
Go ahead and give me a. Do you have any bartering skills like diplomacy, fast talk, savor fair, merchant, anything?
I don't.
Sex appeal if you want to go that route.
275 pound, 3-foot dwarf. I don't think I have any of that.
Jelly roll, baby.
You don't know what she's into.
Literally, it's not seeing things.
I'll tell you what. Just give me an influence roll, and you want high. And okay. So we wanted to know, like what it does, or ask. Basically, you want to try to influence her to do what?
To give me more money for my herb.
She looks at you and says, "Well, young man, I suppose I could start a good part with a bit more. How does this sound?" And she goes, scrummages through her purse and puts down 40. Well, 20 on top of the 20 that's already there.
Tell her I'll give her half of what I have for 40.
Half? Mm. Half of which one's exactly? Because I really want that blue one there.
Offer the blue for
For the
15
blue
and a
one, I
few
can
others.
give you 60.
60?
I'll include it if you give me 60.
Hmm. On top of the half, I suppose. Very well, I'll give you 60. And she goes rummaging through her purse, and she lays down the coins. But the pile doesn't seem right.
Delicia, check her.
Count the coin.
They come out to 55.
Is there a skill called Choke a Bitch?
That's called
Yeah.
Dom.
Yes, there are.
There are.
What's it called?
Chokehold. Chokehold is a talent you can brawling, grapple.
Let's see if she's lesbian.
My God.
It is the 1600s. Anything can.
I mean, I rolled a 9 to my sex appeal.
Okay, so describe what you do.
God, this is gonna be gross and graphic. Alright.
Just the way we like it.
Can I set the scene?
Go ahead. Mood light and all. The candle's already dim.
Alright. Hearing everything verbatim from Eunice, because I'm not exactly into the alchemy shop, I walk in with like my robe. Well, I wanna God, I don't have disguise though. It's okay. But imagine a very sexy leather armed chick coming in, and then she walks in, hips swaying, and sets her ginormous boobs on the counter and says
I have a very big problem.
what? What?
I said I have a problem. I
Why?
have a very big problem.
Yeah.
This is the opening to a porno.
and basically she looks at the old lady and kind of like grabs her pigtails, if she has pigtails. We're just gonna say she has pigtails.
Oh my god.
And kind of like picks it up and down like a riding crop and looks at her and says sweetly into her ears, "You see this gentleman right here?
She's deaf, I whisper to you.
I'm pretty sure she could fucking hear this shit. Sweet nothings. Okay? It's sex appeal. All she sees is a pretty young lady getting all up on her. See this gentleman right here? This short dwarf? Imagine having your way with him.
Oh.
For a bit more coin. Just like good old times. And then boom, done. Maybe slip
And
some
you
tongue
rolled-
in there.
And you rolled a...
I
What-
rolled
what'd
a
you roll
9
for?
compared to an 11.
Oh, jeez. Okay. Well.
One ugly bitch. You know, special mushrooms. I like it.
I'm right there on her face.
She... All right. She takes one look at the dwarf and says, "Well, it's so long, and the days have been so lonely." I suppose I could part with a trinket or two in return for your company, young dwarf.
The regeneration potion. Cough, cough.
Did I say just for his time and coin? I meant the regeneration potion as well.
Oh, there's so much to have in this world that I have not yet experienced at my age.
Like the two of us. Tom.
I suppose that potion has been gathering dust for quite some time.
Hot.
I do believe I could part with it.
So I do have a question though. Is the dwarf okay with this?
That's a good question. He's been silent. I haven't heard any objections.
Yeah, I haven't heard any agreeances either.
I know.
Is there a chlamydia check I can roll?
Well, you are in an alchemist shop. I'm sure you can take care of it.
For 75, will I be?
All right, the deal is made.
Oh
She offers
shit.
me 75
Oh shit. Graphic.
in the potion, and then we go to Salt Lake City.
Salt Lake City.
All right. So while that's going on, I assume everybody leaves.
I watch. What are you talking
Oh.
about?
I kind
Yeah,
of
we
want to
ain't
see
going.
this old lady fucking dwarf, so
Nope. I ain't pulling up that
The old
video.
lady.
Google it.
Y'all too much.
That's what she said, right?
Mm,
Hey, that's what you
little
get.
old lady.
That's what you get for
little old
passing
lady
some
might have said
rolls.
this. Well, so you get 75 coin that you can spend in town or keep
You want to do
For
And a
services-
regeneration potion.
and a regen potion. For
So who
services
gets
rendered.
what?
Well,
Or is that between the two of them?
That's between y'all.
Okay.
I take the regen potion. And you can
give
have the
him
gold.
He okay with that? I can't hear him.
Yeah, no, he's good.
Okay. Cool. So, yeah.
Feel kind
On
of
that
dirty.
note, you and me both.
I just have a problem.
What's that?
Look down.
Oh God.
Look back up.
Oh
Nothing.
God. Jesus. Okay, so anyways, moving on. While we're in town, is there anybody else? I mean, anything else you'd like to do?
There's some others I'd like. I mean,
Well,
anybody need to go to the Smith or the tavern, or are we staying the night, or are we just passing through?
are we
Passing
sleeping with
through,
any
or
more
at
of the
least I am.
people in town?
I want to buy
Sorry,
a
Dom?
weapon.
You gotta buy a weapon. Well, you have your thing back.
You have
Actually,
your spear.
I want to make another. So I'm a black. I use the other blacksmiths.
Number 9 would be the best, the smithy.
Furnace the
I attempt to smith a longsword.
So you want to go talk to him first?
I'll smith your longsword.
So
Don't tease me.
smithing a longsword is a bit of a process. It's going to take several days. Like, we'll just say 3 days. We'll speed up the process a little bit.
I have to find an inn to sleep in. Which will probably take your 75 gold.
Well, that depends. If he does it all himself and provides everything, Arnis asks for more. I mean, it all depends up to.
What do I do?
So,
You gotta talk to Arnis. And talk to Arnis what you want to do, and then depending on how long it'll take, we have to go talk to the inn.
How much?
well, Arnis looks up at you. He's a younger man wearing a black apron.
We're
He has
not
big black leather gloves on.
I bet that is a big black leather glove.
We're not fucking this guy. We're not fucking the entire town.
Why not?
Don't you give me that look.
Isn't
Kiki.
the orgy festival happening today?
Oh my God.
It's always an orgy fest when I'm around.
No, it wasn't Dom this time.
You're not allowed to do it. They shouldn't put that.
Wait,
shit
what
in the
did she
game.
say?
She said, "Is Dom fucking everybody?"
Mm-mm,
Of
Nope.
course she is.
not today.
Is that apple juice?
It's cranberry juice.
A newcomer.
He said,
Okay, so the blacksmith looks up and says, "Well then, you want to use my smithy? I suppose you can go ahead and, if you can provide your own materials, tools, or pay to rent mine and use and buy my materials." I can't hear him.
You gotta say it louder. Hold on.
How much are you charging?
Well, I'll tell you what. I'll give you the materials and the tools and the renting of every of the facilities for only 20.
Okay,
20 copper?
20 gold.
you can do that.
Okay.
Hand you 20.
He takes the gold and says, "Well, then the smithy is all yours. All I ask is that you don't burn the place down."
Whoops, my bad. I'll sit outside.
So do I roll my blacksmith skill now?
Go ahead and roll it.
Question before he
Yes.
rolls. Can I assist by heating it more or any other way to make this stronger or easier, the roll less?
Mm, You can assist with lighting the fire and everything else. Yeah, I'll give him +1 for his, or +2 to his roll
Okay.
with your assistance.
Alrighty.
So what's your smithy skill?
Ouch.
He is 11. Yeah.
So 13. So on the first day, you don't make much headway with the metal ingots. They're kind of you're having difficulty shaping them in a furnace that you're not used to. So it might take an additional day to get this project done. So instead of 3 days, we're probably looking at 4.
If things go right from here.
Well, yes. I'm not going to require a roll for every single day of smith. I'm just going to say this one roll. Take 4 days. Because otherwise we end up with this.
Those heavy shit.
We're going to be here all week.
Yeah, I don't want to stay here no longer than I'm.
We should have just fucked him then.
I mean, Dan, you want me to fuck him again?
Oh, this is a different
Again,
guy.
you
Not
never
again.
Wait,
fucked
you already
begin
fucked
with.
the smith?
Done it so many times you can't keep track.
Alright then. Well, this night is quickly approaching on the first day in town.
Yeah, we need to
Anybody-
find a place to go. He can hear you. Oh,
I
right.
can hear you.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yeah?
Deep voice, and I'm a high pitched.
This doesn't pick up. That's
Oh, I
sexist.
thought it was you making
Sexist,
different
no.
voices.
Well, you mean it's not all one voice?
So I let
Ye-
I
Yeah.
I say the two of them. It's up to y'all if y'all get a room or not. If we get a room, camp out. It doesn't matter
They're
to me.
good.
Can we camp out or is it dangerous?
Can we
Just stop doing voice acting.
can we can we camp out or is it dangerous?
Who are you asking?
Player knowledge GM.
You don't know the area well enough to know whether or not it's dangerous.
Area knowledge.
But given the circumstances of recent events, who knows?
Okay. I don't want to pay for an inn.
It's up to you all.
5. 5 is right. You know what? I want you to talk that Arnis and see if spend the night at his blacksmithing.
Okay.
They are using his.
Or
All right.
how much does it charge about?
Who's
Well, we have to
Sweet Talk
ask and
know?
find out.
Okay.
Talking
Do you want to go
about-
make a diplomacy roll or anything else?
He doesn't have diplomacy.
I don't have
No.
any. I thought I had influence.
Anybody can influence things. Diplomacy, sex appeal, and the other ones give
A bonus.
a bonus to.
It's
influence.
you.
All right, fine. I'll do my sex
You
appeal.
just said you weren't gonna do this with him.
Hey, Arnis.
Oh boy. You find Ernest in the upper room. He's wearing only his pants.
Hot. 11 versus 11.
Okay. He looks at you and says, "What can I do for you? Please, excuse me," as he throws on a shirt.
Oh no! Stop right there.
Bing.
I was actually wondering if, since my dwarf friend is your fine abode, if we can, all settle up in here for the night?
All, huh?
We won't take much room. The dragon can sleep by the furnace, and I could possibly sleep next to you, and the dwarf can on a cot somewhere. Unless, of course, the dwarf is your size.
Oh,
The man looks at you and says, "Well, that's a most generous offer, lady. But my wife is away on a trip.
while the wife's away, the
I'm
wolf
not-
will play.
Entirely sure it would be appropriate," he says, taking a step closer to you.
I think she can manage.
Okay. All right. Well,
Just for those that can't see the rolls, he rolled a 9, I rolled an 8.
Yeah.
on that note, we found a place to stay for the night.
Excellent.
And what happens from there, we leave to the imagination.
It only cost me my sex. I mean, my soul. I mean, my body.
All of the above.
No, not her soul.
Shoot, a little piece of it every time.
Yep.
She may gain back every piece of it every time.
Gain a little piece of his, maybe.
Plot twist, that little
Hey.
indenture in my neck sucks the souls out of the people that I eat. I mean, sleep next to.
I mean, God, whoa, hang on now. On that note, he allows you all to stay there for the 4 days that it takes to craft the sword.
I fucking rolled a good one.
Of course.
That's what he says.
Or the night was good enough that he didn't mind you staying.
All right.
So
So
much for
sword
his
is
wife being
crafted.
on trip.
Mm,
Get my sword.
Yeah, did he get his
yes, you
sword?
have your sword.
Is it there any kind of magical bonus because the dragon fire? Come on.
Unfortunately, no, it is a normal sword. After all, the roll to make it was a little bit unfortunate.
Damn. Well, I tried.
You did provide the bonus, otherwise it might not have been made at all. So we're good. We have a sword. We're well rested, and
Damn
everybody's
right.
healed.
So what happens at Pepplefin Hall?
Hmm?
What happens at Pepplefin Hall for 10?
It's basically the mayor's house.
All right. What about 6? Pepplefin
Ah.
Community Hall.
That is basically a club. Not exactly a club, but a place where they go to gather for
Arts and
events.
crafts.
Okay. And what is this
As
building
you
over
said,
here?
the orgy festival.
I like it. What is
It's-
this building over here?
Basically stables and where they keep cattle.
Duh.
Could we steal a few of them to eat? I mean, ready when y'all are. All right. So, dwarf, are we leaving the town?
I'm ready to go.
Dom?
Yep.
I don't know. She might want one more night with the smith.
Alright, Arnis had enough of
No.
this.
She doesn't spend more than 8 nights. She spent 4 with him. All right. Can we get the regular map back?
Yep.
I got a question.
Pull you all on over
All right. So, from here,
Mhm.
we're right here.
Yep.
So my question to the dwarf: are you going to come with us down to Kingsfoot, or what are you doing? All right. Well, the question is, do you want to follow the road down to Kingsfoot with us, or do you want to go through the countryside and follow the river up to North Ferry?
Go through the.
I couldn't hear that.
I'm gonna go through the countryside and go north. Follow the river.
So you're following the river? Okay. So you're heading west.
So you're gonna go through North Ferry to Riverwake, up towards Lumi, and across through the mountains into Lockhold. You're gonna have quite the adventure to tell, and you might even have another 3 kids gonna be born here.
At 74?
Well, we had another one born right there at the town from the apothecary.
Yep. So anywho,
All right. So GM.
yep.
Kingsfoot,
Go.
get inside the gates and call.
Yep.
Actually, I have a kind of a big thing planned for Kingsfoot,
Okay.
so I want to go ahead and keep that for the beginning of next session.
Okay.
All right. So we'll just call it here then.
Yep.
Cool.
Alrighty then. Ladies, Germans, thank you very much. And Doms, thank you very much.
Yeah, you're welcome. I do good things.
Alrighty, guys.
What are you rating?
I hope every,
I don't know. Let's
who
see.
wants points, real quick?
Oh, I
Yes,
like points.
Always wants points.
Who wants 4 points?
I
Four
want more than
points.
4.
Everybody gets 4.
I want 10.
Cool.
Sweet.
Cuckoo Cuchillo.
Alrighty. Everybody, have a good night. I hope we all had fun. And I will see you in 2 weeks.
Alright.
Alrighty.
Bye now.
Bye.
Alright guys, so that was what, chapter 5 of Dungeons of Doom? Or yeah, Dungeons of Doom. And thank you to Jeremy for being our newcomer. It was interesting. We finally got past the river and we are on our way to Kingsfoot. So without further ado, thank you guys for joining, the hosts, the follows. I appreciate it. Y'all have a good night. I'll see y'all with GURPS, not next week, but the week after. And then tomorrow, I may or may not stream, depending on an appointment, if I have one or not. So, I'll see y'all later. Bye!